What's up with y'all? Jet Spark Star Pilot back in this motherfucker. Oh shit, my bad. Anyway, so with the sun and Scorpio, finally Sun and Scorpio in this motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold you, Sun and Scorpio in this hoe. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, cause I'm a Scorpio rising, so this is a kind of soothing to me. You know, it's kind of home to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I can kind of relate to, even though it's kind of flunked, like all signs flunked out for real though. But when it starts to getting into seasons that, you know what I'm saying, that my signs are in, you know what I'm saying, I can fuck with it. You know what I'm saying, real shit. But with the Sun and Scorpio, it's gonna be us being being in our loopity loop energies of what sexually drives us. What's the deep occult things we want to hide from the surface levels. You know what I'm saying? Shit we don't want to express. The flunked out shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like a time of where all the Scorpios as of now. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be certain Scorpios that are either gonna be what we gotta look up to, or what we shouldn't be paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? Certain celebrities that be Scorpios, we should be paying attention to them, or the ones that are on the good side of energy, that they know what they're doing. Like let's say they watch Uriel, they're spiritual, they know what they're doing. That's those that Scorpios you want to be watching. You know what I'm saying? But it's rare to find ones like those, because you gotta look deep. No puns intended. You gotta look deep into shit like that. So whatever sign, whatever worries that comes up to us with these energies going on in the sky right now, make sure that where you're in a space of where you're open, but you know that you should feel free to let out your vulnerabilities and shit. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't feel like you should hide these things. You know what I'm saying? With the Sun being in Scorpio, because Sun and Scorpio are gonna force us to want to hide our vulnerabilities. But if you just express these things and just do what God needs us to do, we'll be in a space of where these things won't be affecting us in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Not even the long run, but in general. You know what I'm saying? So just being yourself is the way to go, and with the Sun being in Scorpio. So, you know what I'm saying? And Sun Scorpio is either also when the weather starts to get a little bit colder too, because we almost at a winter solstice, almost at the winter solstice. You know, so almost at the winter season, So shit like that, we gotta get that shit happening, get that shit correlated, knowing what the fuck we'll be going through. You know what I'm saying? With shit like that happening. You know what I'm saying? And just getting with the program, getting with the energy. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, all Scorpios, all they want to do is sting. I ain't gonna hold you. Not all of them, but like, let's say if you're the low octave Scorpios, what they'll be looking for the good moments, the good times to let it happen, for them to sting you. You know what I'm saying? They'll play around with you at first. They'll lure you in and shit like that. And when the shit happens, when shit pops off, that's when the stinger sting the fuck out your ass, and you don't know what the fuck happened, and you're in a space of where you don't even know why it happened. You be like, oh shit, what the fuck? What is this something I did? Is this something that I wasn't looking out for, or this person just a narc? You never know at this point. But at the end of the day, you gotta know, oh shit, they're just a Scorpio. Okay, that shit makes sense now. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at it like that, you don't get lost in the sauce. You kind of understand the shit that be happening. You know what I'm saying? And all Scorpios, not all Scorpios, but a lot of Scorpios will be in that energy of where what they're doing, if they're not gonna do it with you, they're gonna do it for you, and that's saying, and that speaks a lot, because if they're not gonna do it with you, they'll do it for you, and that means that if they can't do it with you, like if they feel like they can't have it and be a space where what they're doing is gonna be eventually helping y'all both in the long run, if you don't want to accept that, because at the end of the day, that what they're trying to help you in the long run don't actually be what they're trying to help you with. It actually be some vulnerability that they don't want to show. You know what I'm saying? So they'll do it for you. So they'll play the role what you were playing for you, and they'll play that Scorpio position that Scorpion position, and they'll sting the fuck out you, and you'll never see it coming, and it'll be like that. But it's deep, you know what I'm saying? Because Scorpios are like, you know what I'm saying? Scorpios just, it be like that when it gets to Scorpio season. You know what I'm saying? Shit's starting. This is where Halloween starts to happen too. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit is happening. It's deep, but it's not. But it's deep, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. So when you start to get deep into the actual mysticism and the occulticism, you'll realize that all signs in general are just all trying to be what they're meant for. You know what I'm saying? What they're meant to be. You know what I'm saying? This the position they're meant to play. You know what I'm saying? And it just so happens that Scorpios just happen to be the ones that play dirty. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the Mars sign. You know what I'm saying? So it's the Mars sign. And I'm not saying Mars is a dirty sign. I'm saying if they're low octave, it'll play out like that. Now if they're high octave, that's different. You know what I'm saying? They'll be on their grind. They'll be on their 1-2. They'll be on their position status. But if they're low octave, they'll always try to be stinging you all the time, and you'll never suspect it. And then it'll be crazy because you'll really try to think you'll made a friend with this Scorpio, but it never went that far because what they try to get at you. So they really try to get. They didn't really try to work with you. They try to work for you. See what I'm saying? And working for you isn't always good because working for you sometimes can get you fatigued, because when a Scorpio does it, it gets you fatigued because Scorpios do it in a space of where they're doing it for a position of where they're trying to make themselves useful in their position. So the position, why I say useful, it don't really be useful when it comes to Scorpios. It be them trying to figure out what you're trying to do, and then if it's not going to be on the same length of what you're doing or they're doing as of now, or what you're trying to make happen, you know what I'm saying, then that's when the stinger comes out. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, just breaking that shit down, a real quick video, you know what I'm saying? And just breaking that Scorpio season, and I kind of broke down this whole video. I low-key break down the low octave Scorpios, so don't get it fucked up. Think, oh, this is how all Scorpios are. It's not how all Scorpios are. This is just the low octave Scorpios. But besides that, you know what I'm saying, we out in this motherfucker. Just Spark Star Power, we out in this motherfucker.